Okay, so we're gonna run through some pickling stuff real quick for you. I got some stuff set up here I'm gonna take care of, but these are the spices I'm using. Got some lemon zest, mustard seed, onion, fresh would always be better, cilantro, celery, I got some ginger, parsley, that's dill. These are a couple jalapenos. I'm gonna make a spicy one. This is my cucumbers. I'm gonna use cider vinegar and regular vinegar. I also have salt and pepper. Peppercorns would be better, but I'm just doing this real quick because I need it in a couple of days. I'm gonna slice up my cucumbers and show you the rest. Yeah, I was gonna forget turmeric, but we'll put that in too. Don't forget this one. This is actually important because it takes the place of certain pickling spices. Okay, so that's about a quarter vinegar. About half of the vinegar is cider vinegar and the other half is regular white vinegar. I'm also gonna add horseradish and mustard to mine. And then I don't think there's any other add-ons. Now I got my solution boiling. That'll go into there to hot brine them. And then I'm actually going to can that when I'm done. That's part of my spice blend. I told you what I used to make that. Part of it's in there. I also threw in an onion. I'm going to cut up some peppers and throw them in there because I want spicy ones. Some of those pickles are cut up as slices and some are cut up as spears. I could have left the cucumbers whole, but it takes longer for them to pickle then. This way it'll pickle faster, especially with the hot brine, especially when I'm canning it afterwards. Okay, so I actually transferred the other stuff to a hot jar because I'm going to can it, and you need to do that with a hot jar, or I can break them. I could still break it this way, but I'm less likely to. I just needed to do some prep work to show you, but we boiled that one, dumped it out, put the other stuff over in it. We're actually going to put some of the vinegar pickling solution in it now that this is hot. This is boiling hot, so we're going to be careful, and we're going to dump that and fill this jar up. Then I'll show you putting the lid on. Okay, so I used a funnel so I don't really have to wipe up too much, but to really can something, wipe around here, Make sure this is all good. Now I got a tool for this, but you can do it without, because I did it for a long time. I had my canning lid all ready to go. That goes on top. It's boiling hot. Then I'm going to take that pop it over here in this big kettle, and I'll have to add some more water to submerge it, but that would be it. I'll let this boil until for quite a while, make sure it heats through, and then I'll take it out. I'll let it sit to the side, and then in the morning I'll probably pop it in the fridge. You'll hear a nice clicking noise. Well, you won't hear it, but I'll hear a nice clicking noise when it is finally ready, or when it finally cools. It'll suck that lid down as everything in there cools. These should make some really good pickles. The way I cut them, they'll be done within a couple of days, especially with all the added heat. There's a process to this that if I wasn't just doing one is a lot easier, because you boil the jars. You get a large amount of pickling solution ready. You get everything all set up. You drop it in the, you put everything, the vegetables in it or whatever you're pickling in the jar. Meat pickling is a little different. And you need a pressure canner to safely pickle meat, to safely can meat. But this is a high acid pickle, so I don't need it. And but then you put everything in the jar with the vegetables, can them. Depending on how you prep the vegetables, how much heat time you're using, because I could just throw pickles in that cold solution. It takes like 2 weeks to pickle, but with all the heat, it'll just take a couple of days and they'll be good to go.